like to have a great time today celebrating this wonderful, wonderful football team, and the Kentucky Coach of the Year, I believe is the correct title. At any rate, Joe Prince, that we know has done such a wonderful job for these kids. Mr. Superintendent.
Well, welcome everyone to a rather unorthodox start to our board meeting. We're so delighted to have all the parents and such a great turnout of our athletes tonight, football coaching staff and others who are supporters of this fine program. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Prince. I know he probably wants to say a few things, and then I think we're going to read the names of the players that are here and just present them with a little bit of recognition from our Board of Education. Coach Prince.
Thank you. Well, I want to thank the board and Dr. Brake for recognizing this team. You know, we had a great year. It was a lot of fun, and a lot of things go into having a great year. You have to have support from your administration, and we feel like we have great support of that. We have to have support of parents. We feel like it's great for that too. And our fans, I'd like to thank Mrs. Burnett and the staff at Owensboro. And I mean, when I say staff, I mean teachers and custodial staff and everybody that gets behind us. We have our weekly pep rallies during lunch, and you know, we're very blessed with the support that we have, and you can't win without it. You can't win without good players, and we're recognizing them today, and you can't, you know, win without having good assistant coaches. And you know, I've got assistant coaches over here. Please hold up your hands so everybody sees, and over here's a couple more. And you know, I think we have the best staff in the state, and I mean that. Work a lot of hours, and they do a great job with our kids. And so with that, I'd like to say thank you to them. And I'd also like to thank the wives and girlfriends for the ones that aren't married yet. You know, they have to put up with a lot of time with us being gone, and you know, it's hard on your family, and I want to say thank you to them. So as they recognize these players, you know, today, I'm going to ask that you don't clap until the very end, because it's a team sport. We're not recognizing one player, we're recognizing all of them. We got two players that I know are not here today. Logan Blue and Kristen Woods are playing in the All-Star game, and they had to leave today to go start practicing for that in the Best of the Bluegrass. They've also been selected to the Kentucky-Tennessee All-Star game, and very rarely do you have two selected to that. So, you know, Nick Locker was selected player of our district, and you know, I had to tally the votes with another person, and I know that we had 3 guys get votes, and every kid, every vote was for one of our kids. So, you know, we won for a reason. We have good talent, and we have great chemistry. The last thing I'm going to tell you about these kids, young men is what I should say. Not only are they good football players, they're good students. Our team GPA, we figured out the other day, from sophomore up, because the freshmen haven't received a grade yet, is 3.31. And so we, you know, talented, hard-working young men. Also, not only are they talented in just this, we have a lot of talents. We have kids that are in the orchestra, and the plays, and on academic teams and stuff. So, you know, I feel like this is a well-rounded group, and they're going to be the leaders of our future. So I want to tell them thank you, and tell the coaches, and finally tell Dr. Brake and the board again, thank you.
We're not going to know all of you by name and face, putting both of those together. So when we call your name, if you kind of raise your hand so we can get this certificate to you from the Board of Education, we'd really appreciate it. Brandon Alisi and Hunter Askins. Where are you, Hunter?
Hunter's not here.
Not here. Coach, we'll give that to you. Dallas Barnett. Jaleel Barrett. Right, Jaleel, there you are.
I forgot to mention, sometimes I'm known as the Wizard of Oz, because, come here, Jaleel. I got all these munchkins around me, you know what I mean? They can play, but you know, we're not the biggest team. They can run, that's right, each one of them.
They can run, that's quick. Chris Barnes.
Chris.
There you go, Chris, thank you, congratulations. Matt.
Tell me that's yours, when you step to the back, so it'll be easier to find you see through.
Trevor Beck. Here you are, Trevor, congratulations. And Logan Blue is not here.
Oh,
He's
yes, that's also good.
at the All-Star game. Coming aboard,
David.
Fabian. How are you? And Ramil, did I get it right, folks?
Yes.
And Branson Brooks. Heidi back here. Congratulations.
Bailey Brown. That's me. Tyler Burns. Rasheen Burris. Ryan Clancy. Hunter Klaus. Wes Cooper. Jamie Cosby. Jackson Crabtree. Trey Crow. Trenton Pundit. AJ Drager. Deshaun Doolin. Did I pronounce it right? K-Shine, I'm sorry. Gabe Philman. Jacob Gray. Trip Grenier. Grenier, I'm sorry.
I'm just doing this so I can shake the hand of all these handsome men.
Chance. TJ. Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson. Noah Jones. Nathan Kaminsky.
Kobe.
Thank you. Pronounce it again, I want to
Darren Hill. Kristen Lewis. Christian Lewis. Steve Winston. Nick Motley. Jacob Lyons. DJ McGuire. Chris McMurtry. Malik Monday. Darius Phillips.
Not here.
Nick Sherritt.
Standing right there.
Chance Schaus. Jacob Stolly.
Quadri Tinsley.
Right here, sir.
Mari Tinsley. Carbon Tinsley.
Right here.
Is that right? Lorenzo Tars. Rashawn Walker. Rashawn Washington. Lucas Williams. Ahmad Wilson. Kristen Woods.
Kristen's also.
And Courtney Wright. That's it.
I'd like to conclude with just a couple brief comments. First of all, I'd like to recognize she's Miss Burnett, Anita Burnett, principal of Owensboro High School, is here now. We certainly appreciate all she does for the support of this program. And also want to recognize Coach Prince, who you read today about his honor of being named 4A Coach of the Year for Kentucky High School Athletic Association. And I told Joe that not only was it a fun team to watch and enjoyable, thrilling, and exciting, and entertaining in so many different ways, but it was also fun to watch these young men because you could tell they were developing, they were growing. And a lot of that, I think, is due to the work Joe does, not only in coaching these young men, but molding them and helping them grow. And that's really what our athletic program is about. So I just want to recognize Coach Prince and a little something for you, Coach. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you, parents and supporters of the program.
We have 6 of our great singers from our Owensboro High School chorus. If you like what they sound like, they'll be performing on the stage here at Owensboro High School beginning at 7 o'clock. Tom Pope, a previous conductor of the group, is going to be joining us, and there's a lot of great variety in the program. Dr. Brake asked us a couple of weeks ago if we could entertain you all with a couple of Christmas carols. So these students have met outside of class. Okay, as a matter of fact, even when the snow was threatening, and they have prepared 2 numbers for your enjoyment. Students, you're on.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. He rules the world.
City of Owensboro has, for 22 years, has done an annual Christmas card, which they have available at City Hall for sale. The Museum of Fine Arts says they're already sold out. Okay, so thank you for your fiscal support there. But it's to celebrate the recent honor of being named an All-American City in 2013. Drawings and paintings by children from a number of local elementary and middle schools in grades 3 through 6 were invited to illustrate a theme of a Christmas in an all-American city for competition. We had 3 winning entries from the entire city, and they're all 3 from Owensboro Public Schools. Go OPS. Okay. This is from several hundred people that submitted. So they also received cash awards, which I never had when I was this age, so I'm very jealous. And I think, Mr. Bratcher, you said a Christmas present was on the way for you, right? Absolutely. So if they will come forward, first of all, and awarded first place, Cameron Maisie. From Newton Parish Elementary School. Okay. Come on, Cameron, take the short route. Okay. And it's a great card, and Cameron's picture, the submission is right here. Okay, so Cameron, I don't think you have a copy of this yet, do you? I'll let you hold that. Okay, all right.
And I have a certificate of achievement for you. This is a lot, isn't it? Okay, here, you can put that there with it, because I know you know. I'm going to take a picture of that.
And I think he also has the original. Excellent.
Look at that. First place. Let's see, how shall we do this?
I can hold something if you help. There you go. Cameron, you need a trophy wall. Okay? All right, just stay right here, Cameron. Okay, in second place, Brianna Wheatley. Miss Wheatley cannot be with us today. She's probably putting up an art exhibit somewhere. Okay, and from Owensboro Middle School, Derek Hall. Okay, and Derek, have you seen it there on the card yet? Have you seen one of these yet?
Just in this first semester that I've been superintendent, I've had the opportunity to watch all these folks in action, and it continues to reaffirm me the quality, excellent people that we have in this school system. And you know, it's really everywhere I go, I see the kind of quality. And while we hate to see them walk out the door, we certainly congratulate them for the many years of service, and we want to wish them all the best in their post-retirement lives, and hope that they won't be strangers to the work that we continue to do every day in this great school system. So I'm going to recognize everybody, and I think those that are here, if you would come on up here, and we're going to, Mr. Blaney's going to present you with one of our clocks, and we're going to want some pictures. First Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Cheeseman, retiring from Owensboro High School after 8 years. Lieutenant Colonel Cheeseman couldn't be with us here tonight, and we certainly think of him tonight. Janie Conkright, Cravens Elementary School, is retiring after 23 years of service at Cravens. Janie. Janie not here tonight? Okay. Janice Dickens, who is retiring from Sutton Elementary, 28 years at Sutton Elementary, and going back to my days as a parent of Sutton, and a staple at Sutton Elementary. We're glad to have you here. Rodney Fuller from the Transportation Department after 8.5 years. I believe Rodney is here. Mrs. Amy Hunt, Owensboro Middle School after 26.5 years, and Amy's with us tonight. Martha Marsh from the Maintenance Department, 7 years of service.
Congratulations. Thank you for your hard work. We appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.
Matthews from Central Office in the Technology Department, 30 and a half years. Greg Olson, Owensboro High School and several other sites doing our wonderful string program.
26 years for Greg.
26 years. Larry Shrout from Estes Elementary, 16 years of service. Pat Stelmack from Faust, 34 and a half years. Gayla Taylor from Faust, 23 years of service.